In 1858, in a private box at the Paris Opera, one of the greatest chess games ever played unfolded. Paul Morphy, the unofficial world champion, was dragged into a game by the Duke of Brunswick and Count Isouard. He didn't even want to play. He wanted to watch the opera. So he decided to finish the game as fast as possible. What followed was 17 moves of pure destruction. Let me show you why this game is still studied 168 years later. Morphy opens with e4. His opponents respond with e5, standard stuff. Knight to f3, and black plays d6, the Philidor defense. It's solid, but passive. Morphy already knows he's going to attack. Morphy strikes the center with d4. Black develops the bishop to g4, pinning the knight. Looks annoying, right? Watch this. Morphy captures on e5, inviting the trade. After bishop takes f3, queen takes f3. He's lost the right to castle, but his queen is beautifully centralized and he's opened lines everywhere. This is the first lesson. Development over material, activity over safety. Bishop to c4, targeting f7, the weakest square in black's position. Then queen b3, doubling the pressure. He's now threatening bishop takes f7 check, and queen takes b7. Black is already in trouble, and we're only on move 7. The Duke and Count try to hold it together. Queen to e7 blocks the bishop. c6 supports d5. Reasonable, but they're still behind in development. Morphy develops another piece. Bishop g5 pins the knight to the queen. Black tries b5 to kick the bishop on c4. Now here's where it gets beautiful. Sacrifice. Knight takes b5. If c takes b5, then bishop takes b5 check. Morphy just gave up a knight for 2 pawns and a devastating attack. After knight b d7, Morphy has every piece aiming at black's king. The Duke and Count have developed almost nothing. Morphy castles queenside. This isn't just for safety. It connects the rooks and puts the rook on d1, staring down the d file. Boom. Rook takes d7. Morphy sacrifices the exchange. The rook is worth more than the knight, but Morphy sees something deeper. Second rook enters. The d file is a highway straight to black's king. Bishop takes d7 check. The knight is forced to recapture. Now watch. This is the move that makes this game immortal. Queen sacrifice. Queen b8 check. Knight takes b8 is forced. The knight has to take. And rook d8 is checkmate. The rook delivers the final blow, supported by the bishop on g5. The king has nowhere to go. Let that sink in. Morphy sacrificed his queen to set up a rook checkmate. He saw this sequence while watching an opera against 2 opponents, and he made it look effortless. 3 things to take away from this game. 1. Develop your pieces. Morphy had every piece in the game by move 12. His opponents had almost nothing developed. That difference was fatal. 2. Open files are weapons. The d-file became a highway for Morphy's rooks. When you control an open file, you control the game. 3. Sometimes the best move is a sacrifice. Morphy gave up material repeatedly, but every sacrifice opened another line of attack. This game was played in 1858. It's 2026, and it's still the best example of how to attack in chess. If you want to play like Morphy, start with this. Develop everything, control the center, and attack before your opponent is ready. If you learned something, hit subscribe. Next time, we're looking at the immortal game, where Anderson sacrificed both rooks, his bishop, and his queen to win. See you there.